Wandering Winder here. And as you may have guessed, it's with more Dominion. I'm going to go Squire with my Margrave. Um, I mean, I expect we're going to get to the point where we have lots of Margraves and villages. We'll take a couple of gears, one for each turn. Get some of these villages to go with our others. We just have to take another one of these here. Not a big fan of the border guard. I don't think it does enough. But okay, now we have an option, and I think I'm going to go double Squire at the moment. And then just try to continue to pound a bunch of Margraves. Eventually, Swamp Shacks is probably going to come in. We may just kind of skip Minstrels altogether. Exorcist is something to think about, but I don't know that we're ever going to really get there. Okay, so this is 6. What do we want to do with 6? I think I want another Margrave. And I'll take another Squire. And then we'll start to move off onto other things. But ooh, another turn I'm not getting Margraved. I mean, I think this is pretty bad for you. Let's take a silver, take a gear, and take... Now I'm going to move for this, but I mean, I could easily say taking more squires. I assume I'm getting Margraved here. It seems very difficult to think how that would not happen. Unfortunately, did not draw into another village, but so it goes. Exorcist. I mean, I think in your spot I would want another Margrave, but we'll take a gear here. We'll think about going for even one more Margrave before we move to Swamp Shacks. I think we're gonna do that, and then now we're gonna move to Swamp Shacks. Okay, so this is nice. More gears wouldn't hurt too bad either. Maybe I even take a minstrel, but the the potential of the Swamp Shacks is so high. Let's just do this because it's more reliable. Because we may need the village effect this turn. Or not. Okay, so let's go... Let's go like this. Let's even take one more Margrave. Okay, well, maybe this was a poor decision. Or maybe I'll get Margraved into a village. I have a lot of them. So now I'm going to try to load up on Swamp Shacks. Or get several anyway. An Exorcist probably wouldn't be bad. Try to pick one of those up as well. Okay, there you finally get another Margrave. Okay, we're going to play the gear here. Set these aside. I'm going to go for another squire and an exorcist. And then this is looking like an excellent hand. Okay, so we're missing the other gear here, which is slightly sad, but I think we'll be okay. Um, let's take another border guard. Uh, yeah, I mean, I think it's better to hold on to the wisp. I would like to get more gears this turn, probably. We have to be slightly concerned about the game ending. Okay, well, not a great turn. It's a pretty good set aside, though. Let's take another gear here. And then next turn, probably look to alliance. Okay, this is great now. If this is the best you can do, this is fantastic for me. We're going to be jack drawing here, I do believe. Let's go with the Margrave. So I would like to set these aside. Let's gain a silver. And then set, I don't know, these aside. We have tons of draw. We can go alliance, gear, dismantle. I'm actually not going to play the Exorcist here because I think the 1 point might matter. The horn is not that important if I'm going to get Margraved all the time, and if I'm not going to get Margraved all the time, it doesn't really matter. I expect to win this turn. Not sure if I quite have the draw to do so, but we'll see. This is slightly annoying, but I think I've got to discard it instead of the other stuff. only have 4 buys. You have 3 Margraves, I have 5. Maybe you have more than that. Okay, Alliance as expected. Okay, this is a lot of cheap piles now. Okay, so what is the easiest piles? It's probably Gears, Squires, Margraves. Yeah, so let's go ahead then and dismantle the Exorcist for a gear. Take the gear. And the 1 point that I have from the estate is going to pay off. Although, I'm sure I could have. I had plenty of extra money. I'm sure I could have won anyway, I guess. I was just concerned about you piling on me, potentially, which probably also wasn't ever going to happen. I don't know. I was very ahead either way. My opponent had to get more Margraves earlier. Obviously, being first player also helps quite a bit as well.